Hey everyone, it's Matt here, and today I'm unboxing something very special on the channel. The reason why is because Tristan actually got it for my birthday about 2 birthdays ago. We finally recently got together to exchange gifts, and it is the Grandia HD Collection on the Switch, released by Limited Run. And also remember, by the way, if you get anything from them, really check the packaging that it came in, because the trading card, a limited edition trading card, will be in there. This looks amazing, by the way. And sadly, I forgot about that. I ended up getting it with the River City Girls game, and oh my god, even the back looks really cool. But I got a trading card with the River City Girls game, but I thought it came in the packaging. So when I unboxed Scott Pilgrim last time, I ended up throwing the card out, which is wonderful. So again, just remember that the cards are packed separately from the sealed game. And speaking of the sealed game, this is the sealed game. Now, the cover is not something that I'm really a big fan of, but there is something cool that I'll talk to you about a little bit later. Now, turning this around, you can see that it comes with both Grandia 1 and 2, and I've always wanted to play these games. I saw that Limited Run was doing this release about a year or so back at this point, and I thought, oh, it looks really cool, but you know, I just don't have the money to afford it. And so I was talking to Tristan on the phone when I said this, and he ended up just getting it for me and saying happy birthday, and I was like, dude! He was like, dude! And it was a beautiful moment. But I just had no idea, because I thought I would eventually just get it digitally on sale or something. Or maybe if I know anyone who has it on the PS1. Because I know that Grandia is also on the Sega Saturn. There was a fan translation of it. Of course, I would know, but there was a fan translation of it. But when it comes to the first one, I know that was on the PS1. And just looking at everything back here, it's super cool that Limited Run did this, because without them, of course, we just would not have this even in a quote-unquote limited capacity. But thankfully, the Limited Run has changed a bit, and they did not release this game in particular in a limited fashion. There was a window, but it wasn't only X amount of copies like they did when they initially started doing their thing, which I had a bit of a problem with at first. But now the fact that there's more of a window and that we can just get it whenever we want to within that window is pretty cool. Now, what are we gonna use to open up this game? I know! Let's ask Mr. Knife. Alright, so I opened it up off camera, and I'm just pulling off the cellophane. Alright, so opening this thing up, you can see the manual is just flopping around. Why floppy manual? Why? I was a little worried at first, and by the way, I love the artwork on the manual even more than I do on the actual cover of the box itself. Very much like the cover of the card. I was a little bit nervous, as you can see. I was worried that when I used the knife, that I might have actually cut a page or two or something like that, because, you know, sometimes it gets a little scary when you try to open stuff up, but thankfully wasn't damaged at all. And I just, again, love that Limited Run does full color manuals. So while I did not buy this game for myself, I do know that when it comes to the manuals, they just come with the base game, and even the card as well. There are limited, even more limited in print editions of certain games that they put out. Like I know Scott Pilgrim had like a huge limited version that will be coming later in the year. Satish ordered it, and we'll be taking a look at it on the channel. But when it comes to Grandia and even River City Girls, and just even the normal edition of Scott Pilgrim that I ended up unboxing on this very channel, they come with either manuals or other little doodads, and it's really cool. Now, opening up this box, we can see that there's a box art kind of behind the Grandia game, and I just took that out, just throw that away. And looking at that, you realize something. Look at the left-hand side. You can see that there's all the stuff that you would normally see on the back of a box, which means we have a reversible cover. So I'm gonna reverse that cover, and look at it. This thing looks amazing. Seriously. This cover looks so much cleaner and crisper. I'm not trying to be mean to the cover that's going to be banished to the inside, okay? I'm just saying that the cover that I have on now looks great in comparison to that other cover. Just saying, it's my opinion. You have a different opinion, that's fine. But, oh man, it's just beautiful, and it really matches with everything else. And the back is just, again, the same thing. But I think it's really cool that they're doing this. I love reversible covers. Always cool to give that option out there. And yeah, no, I'm hyped, even just from the cover alone. But either way, that about wraps up this video, and I will definitely be doing a review of this collection over at our Game Time channel, because I'm very interested in seeing all the hype surrounding this game, because I've heard so much. So, love you all, take care, and tune in next time. So, see ya!